Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Mimi and this is my abundant life. Today I'm going to show you how to create some holiday helpfuls with things that you already have in your home. These items can be used throughout the year. They are very simple to make, and like I said, you more than likely have these ingredients in your home. So what is it that I'm talking about? I'm talking about dry mixes. Seasoned mixes that you can make ahead as opposed to buying and controlling the ingredients that are in each mix. So if you want tacos and you don't have any taco seasoning, you're probably either not going to have your tacos or use your taco seasoning, or you're going to have to run out to the store and buy it. But I'm going to show you a way to make some of these and keep them on your shelf. Today we're going to make taco seasoning. I am going to show you a seasoning that I use for my turkey for Thanksgiving. We're going to make a ranch seasoned mix and brown gravy. So we're going to be doing 4. So it's going to be 4 dry mixes that we're going to be able to put together today with minimal equipment or ingredients. These are just basic things that you should have in your pantry. Before we get into it, I will ask everyone to please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the little bell over there and you will get notifications to all my videos. Well, now that you've seen my little pumpkin box, I'm going to push her aside and I'm going to bring over some ingredients and things that we're going to be using. I found these little tiny, I don't know if they're not half a cup. I don't even know. I've had these a long time, and I think that this is going to be perfect just to show you some of the mixes that we're going to make. So first and foremost, it seems like tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. So let's make taco seasoning. For taco seasoning, you're going to need garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and chili powder. I don't put any salt in my seasonings when I make them. But again, you do you. Now for video purposes, I'm going to do a tablespoon of each. So I'm going to get my garlic powder out first. Whew, that stinks. And I'm going to be using a tablespoon. And I'm putting it in my little container. This is so simple, very simple. Okay, I'm going to have to do 3 teaspoons because the tablespoon doesn't fit. Oh, I can pour it. Yeah. So this is the onion powder I'm going to add. It's a tablespoon of each, okay? And the paprika. I mean, you can make as much as you want. I'm just using this as a guide for the video. Chili powder. Okay, made a little bit of a mess. I find that these, as much as I'm in the kitchen, I find that making these mixes ahead is going to be a big help for me. I'm just going to shake this up. If you want to throw a little cayenne pepper in, you can. Yep, here's your taco. This is your taco seasoning. No salt added. Okay, so it's a tablespoon of paprika, garlic powder, chili powder, and onion powder. Now, let's get on to the next thing. Hold on one second. Okay, I'll do this while I'm here. So you guys like ranch, right? You like everything ranch? I know I do. And sometimes you crave ranch dressing or ranch dip. I'm going to show you a dry mix for ranch, and then you can add ingredients for dip or salad dressing. You're going to need your onion powder. Again, we're going to do a tablespoon of each. Garlic powder. And fresh dried dill. So my dill is on its way to being finished. So I'm going to pour the dill in my tablespoon. Look at this, exactly, well, it's about a half a tablespoon. But use a tablespoon of each. Again, a tablespoon of garlic powder. And I have done this before, I'll tell you. It makes a nice ranch dressing. It's really good. And I'm going to do my onion powder. These are so handy when you're cooking, and sometimes you just want to add something. You don't have to go out and buy it. Okay? So I'm going to open it and smell it and see if it smells like ranch dip mix. Yes, definitely ranch. Okay, this is awesome. So we've got taco and ranch. Put those up there. Okay, we're going to get on to our next one. And this is a turkey seasoning that I like to make. I don't usually measure anything. I just throw it on the turkey. For video purposes, I will do it a little different today. Okay. You're going to need, this is my recipe, this is my seasoning mix for turkey. You're going to need Bell's seasoning. Okay. So I'm going to do a tablespoon. And a tablespoon of dry sage. This is something nice to do if you just want to do a little something and you'll get something done, and it's kind of relaxing. Okay, I'm going to add the sage. I am going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't use a lot of salt, but might just need a little bit of this. So I'm going to go with a 1/4 teaspoon. And we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. If I can get this opened. This is great on a chicken as well. Doesn't have to be on a turkey. And here you have it. That's my turkey seasoning, or poultry seasoning. Okay, we got 2 more to go. The next one is going to be brown gravy. You know when you make a meatloaf and you're like, oh, this would be great with brown gravy, and you don't have any? I'm going to show you a way to make it. The first ingredient you're going to need is a staple in everyone's pantry, and it is all-purpose flour. So you're going to measure out 3/4 of a cup. Hang on, one sec. I love this funnel. I use it when I can, and it's just good for anything. It's a wide, so nothing spills through. So I'm going to add my flour. I'm going to add a tablespoon of beef bouillon powder. I may add a little bit more, just a tad more. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to do, this is a bigger jar, I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And these lids can be bought any place where they sell ball jars and lids. You want to shake it up really good. This is great if you've got little kids and they want to help you. They like mixing stuff. I'm going to open this up and stir this up a little bit more. Yeah. And this is going to be comparable to the mix. I'm going to add a little bit more bouillon. I'm going to add, so I'd say like a tablespoon and a half or two tablespoons. That's just the way I just want it a little more beefy. And you can do it with chicken bouillon. Now, I'm going to shake it up. And this is brown gravy mix, beef. So I'll just put a label on here so I know what it is. And I'll give directions on how to use this in another video. But you have your gravy mix, and now you don't have to buy that. I got one more surprise for you. But in the meantime, I'm going to remind you, hit the like button and hit subscribe, and I'll be right back. I'm sorry for that. The next mix we're going to make is an Asian seasoning mix. This is going to be really good. You're going to want some garlic powder and ginger. So I'm going to try a few. Now, I'm actually going to use these. This isn't just for the show, for the cooking show, but it really is just basically garlic and ginger. So now, if you're using soy sauce, you're not going to want to use a whole bunch of salt in here, but I am going to put a pinch, quarter of a teaspoon maybe. So powdered ginger, 1, 2. Like I said, these are really fun to make. Makes cooking time. You can just reach out and add whatever you want. And there you have it. So this is what we made so far. We made taco seasoning. We made turkey seasoning, or poultry seasoning. We made a dry ranch mix. Now, you can mix this with some sour cream and you'll have dip, okay? And we made an Asian spice mix. And we made brown gravy mix, which you could use chicken bouillon, which I'm going to do. I'm going to fill up my jars and organize my spice rack after I'm done with this video. But I hope that these tips were helpful for you, especially with the holidays coming. People want things readily available, and you don't want to be run to a crowded store the day before a holiday, or as you're in the middle of cooking something, you realize you're without your spice mixes. So they're very easy to make. I made this with stuff that I have in my pantry, and it's just so simple. Anyone can actually do this. I hope that you take this advice and make your own mixes. Okay, folks, I thank you so much for coming on to my channel today. Thank you for watching, and all my new subscribers, as always, welcome to my channel. And the faithful followers, mwah, thumbs up to all of you. I love you all, and I'll catch you on my next video.